We got a talented motherfucking artist in the building right now. Make some noise for my man Judy.
What's going on, man? Thank you guys for having me.
Yes, thank you so much for taking out the time to sit with us, chop it up.
Of course.
Yeah. Judy put out an album recently called Judy Angel, and that's how I really got up on you for real. Cause we met at the Clipper.
My birthday party.
Yeah, Bailey's birthday party
yeah.
for real. When you stepped up with Swan. Shout out Swan in the building too.
Yeah, period. Let's go.
All the nights at the Clipper really blend together, you know.
Okay, I'm like, so listen, Perry told me that you were there, and I was like, listen, it was my birthday. I was drunk.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man.
Well, I feel you came out for a song, and I thought, oh yeah, this is decent for real.
Oh, it was that joint. Yeah, now I remember for sure.
Hell yeah. And then you put the project out, so I was like, let me tap in. And I'm like, oh yeah, this shit go hard for real.
Oh, yeah,
I
appreciate
even
that.
went back and fucked with your back catalog too, for real.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. Tell the people where you're from. What's the origin story? Where is Judy from?
Yeah,
All right,
like your
so-
roots in music.
I'm from Chicago. I grew up in Wicker Park off Division in Ashland.
Oh,
Damn,
true.
okay,
My first
period.
apartment was on Division at Ashland.
Oh, for real?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I grew up like Wood in Division, if you want to get specific.
Wow.
That's how I lived above that furniture store. That was my first first crib.
Yeah, I
Damn.
used to drive by that every day, bro.
Oh, yeah.
But I went to high school with Whitney Young.
Okay.
We was obsessed with music, and there was a lot of niggas rapping when I was in school. It was niggas going to the studio and rapping. That shit was beyond me. I was playing pranks. I just discovered beer and weed for the first time.
Yeah.
Shit was lit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go shit.
I didn't even really think it was I wasn't even thinking about getting in the studio, but I went to school in Atlanta. When I got back, because all of my friends were kind of creative, like I was just hanging out with my one homie. I graduated and I was supposed to move to New York in like a month and a half. So in that month and a half, I just started going to the studio with my homie. And there was a producer, and then he was rapping, and they was working on a collaborative project. And I would just freestyle, and he would like make the beats, and we would freestyle to help them come up with ideas. And then eventually, they was like, "You got to get in the booth, you know, like, you need to do a verse." And I did a verse on that project, and then I ended up making a little mixtape before I left for New York. And then when I got to New York, I had no producer, I had no studio to go to, but I still like on a train to work every day. Mad ideas. So after about a year, the same homie, I hit him up. I was like, bro, I got to like build my own studio. So then slowly but surely I started getting the software, getting the equipment, making my own beats. That had to be like 2018, and then made probably like 200 songs the first year. And then finally at the end of that year, I made this song called Sleepwalk. I was like, oh, that's it. I finally made a good one. I finally actually made a good song. So I was like, all right, let's start working on a project. And then August of the next year, 2020, in the middle of the pandemic, I dropped my debut project, which is Our Bet.
Oh, yeah.
And then since then, you know, it's been nonstop. I was in a group after that called Spike Carter.
Sure. Oh, I see y'all definitely before.
Yeah. So that was maybe 2021, 2022. And then spent like a year working on a project and then a year doing shows. Eventually the group ended. When the group ended, I was definitely on some, I'm off this collaboration shit. I'm finna get back on my solo shit. Because when you're in a group, it's mad compromise, artistic compromise.
Hell yeah. Talk about it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I was just
I was
itching.
in bands and shit. I already know it for
Yeah,
real.
man. So I was just itching to make some me shit, some super me shit. So I was like, hell yeah, I'm off this shit. So that's the beginning of working on Judy Angel and kind of just doing it all myself. And then the journey of Judy Angel from like track one to the end is like just how I was feeling in the beginning, like a little angsty about the group breakup, a little like I'm finna get this shit on my own, and then the end is like that resolving. You finding like my peace again, and then now I'm all about collaboration like this.
Hell yeah.
Right, so
I
pause.
feel you.
Let's rewind a little bit though. Let's rewind a little bit before we talk about the album. What was your first setup like? Like,
I had the Focusrite.
Gotta get it. The
That shit.
Scarlet. Shout out to the Scarlet, Joe.
I had Fruity Loops.
The Scarlet
Yeah,
put
let's
so
go.
many niggas on, bro.
FL Studio, let's go.
And just say like, I went to Guitar Center and this nigga in Brooklyn was like, "This is everything you need." Just gave me like a MIDI keyboard, the Focusrite, a mic. I was like, go crazy.
Hell yeah.
I didn't even know the first song I made. I didn't know that the kick was supposed to go into one, The snare was
Yeah.
supposed to go.
I didn't know what quantize was.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Wait, for the people who don't know, because y'all know I don't make no motherfucking music. What does quantize mean?
Quantize. It might
Quantum
make the,
physics?
No, it like make the notes sit perfectly in the thing. So like it'll put it right on the
beat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a corrective kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's the whole thing. Like, like you snap on the beat, but then it's like something called swing where like you a little bit after the beat and it gives like a little feel to the music.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But like if you just play some shit in, you could be way off. So you want your shit to be in line. So quantize is like you can move it closer to the grid.
Yeah, and make it perfect.
But you don't want it. You don't necessarily.
But you don't necessarily want it to be perfect though. You know what I'm saying? But if you was for real,
Okay. Is it AI? It's not AI. No. See, look, because it kind of sound like, right? Niggas can't rap and they could just throw it in the thing and it'll be like on beat.
Niggas using AI all type of ways now. Like that word could be anything. Like Google is AI.
People be shuddering now when I say AI, boy. Woo.
Our boy Evan right here, he just got his first studio.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we got him Logic.
Yeah, I had to get him
for
Logic for Christmas.
Oh,
He in the game now. This nigga took his training wheels off. But just like you was saying, I was like, gee, you gonna make 500 bogus songs, bro.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, who are some of your influences at the beginning? Like, what really helped you besides the people you went to the studio with? Who are the people who kind of influenced you? Where you, even if you were fucking around in your room, what made you even feel like, inspired to do so, or like anyone that you listened to that inspired you to try to tap in and be hands on with music?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to be from Chicago and graduate high school in 2011 and not love Kanye West. Like, it was Kanye when I was growing up. It was Lil Wayne. When I went to school in Atlanta, it was I went to Morehouse in Atlanta.
Amazing.
So they would have people come to the school. Like, that was at the height. When I first got there, it was the height of the Migos.
Wow.
Like, they had just dropped Versace.
True. Yeah.
And like the rest of like my college career was just Migos running shit. I was there for Future.
Damn, that's crazy.
I remember when the whole game was literally Atlanta niggas for real.
What was it?
In that era.
Yeah, dude.
Scooter and them.
Yeah. Rich Gang.
Yeah.
Ray Shremmer. That shit was nuts. And I was like, Young Thug was really like my favorite when I was there. Like, I played.
That's Bailey's favorite artist.
That's my favorite rapper.
Yeah, so I had an apartment right off campus. And niggas was coming over there to smoke, play cards. And if you ask people from back then, they would tell you that I had Barter 6 on repeat in my apartment.
I know that's fucking
For
right.
2 months straight, bro. Back when we really used to listen to albums on repeat for months, I was playing Barter 6 for a whole semester.
Let's go. I told y'all, Thug was it.
I remember when that first Rich Gang out with him and Quan, that was my shit, bro. I used to bump that every day.
Milk Marie. Givenchy.
Any influences that people maybe wouldn't expect? Like anything that maybe isn't rap, maybe that kind of influenced you to just want to make music.
Yeah, yo.
And this is a safe space. No judgment, bro.
Before I got to high school, maybe like when I was in grade school, I listened to a lot of like emo rock.
Okay.
Like I listened to that My Chemical Romance shit. I listened to Simple Plan when I was young as hell.
Yeah.
I got this song I really like called My Own Worst Enemy.
Okay.
By this band called Lit. That shit is to this day out of here. And that still influences me to this day. I mean, I think the people that like my music like my vocal melodies. And a lot of that shit is from listening to, emotional rock.
Hell yeah. I was gonna ask you that, like, your voice is very unique, yo. Like, how long did it take you to fine tune that? Because I feel like you nailing it now.
Yeah, I say this a lot. Like, when I sent my album out to like some of my homies before I released it for real, Judy Angel, a lot of the feedback I got was like, damn, like you really getting good at manipulating your voice. I feel like that's the main thing I've been working on, like the entire time that I've been making music. So if I started in 2016, we're going on year 10, but the whole time I've just been focusing on getting my vocal to sound right.
Because I fuck with that. A lot of niggas, like, casual rap fans don't really think about it, but, like, it's really an art how you do your voice. You're really singing for real.
It is. I definitely can appreciate it. We were listening before y'all pulled up. And yeah, it sounds really good, man. And it's definitely a unique style. And
thank you. I appreciate that.
I love when niggas have, like, multiple different voices they do.
Yeah.
Like Fetty Wap. Like he don't know which way he could get you. But then he go
But that's the thing, when I first started rapping, the main feedback I was getting was like it sounds hot, but we don't understand what you're saying, which is still the feedback I've been getting. But then
some mumble rap shit. Oh nah.
But then my favorite rapper was Young Thug. So
okay, let's go.
If you listen to it enough, like I listen to Mad Thug, I understand what he's saying at a certain point.
Me too.
It be shit that Future be saying that I don't get till years later. For real, I never understood what he said.
You gotta pull up them lyrics.
It'd be hard though. Sometimes I'm like, damn.
When you listen to the song 800 times, you can hear exactly what it said. I feel that, bro. I did not know you like Thug like that. Wow, I would have prepared, bro. This is a Young Thug fan page, Young Thug pro home. It was free Thug for mad long, bro. For real.
It was backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do a whole interview on.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Stop. Okay, it's about you. It's not about Jeff. But
if Thug first came out, I got to see him and Wayne on the same stage performing for real when Danny Glover first came out for real.
Damn, Danny Glover's that's the one. That and a Stoner, 2 Cups.
Yeah.
I remember.
Let's go.
Have your cup twice.
Pikachu.
Wow. Are we old?
Yeah. Social like cold as Siberia.
And then even before, like, I think his first big one in Atlanta was like, "Won't you keep in touch with me? Don't lose it." Yeah, that shit was fire.
The first song I ever heard by Young Thug was on that Gucci Mane World War III lean. That ecstasy pill. Yeah. I was like, what the fuck is this nigga doing for real?
When I first got to Atlanta, one of my closest homies had lived in Atlanta his whole life. And I mean, Morehouse is in the hood. It's in like the West End. So like the college campus is cool, but outside of that, it's you on your own. Yeah. But our weed dealer was one of his homies that lived like down the street. So we would just go hang with them. And it was around Rich Gang. And we all thought that Rich Homie was the best. And I remember when Slime season, and these are niggas that be listening to the leaks. They had all the leaks. So like leading up until Slime season 1, we was getting all these leaks, and then Slime season 1 came out, and we had been listening to it all together. We was like, oh no, Dog is the one.
Amazing. I fucking love that, man. Yeah. We were okay.
Go ahead.
We were listening to Judy Angel, and I'm so sorry, dude. I'd be feeling slow when I'm about to say her name. I was saying it before you got here. I keep saying Jody, bro, and I hate that I'm just putting that on you, dog. Cause like Baby Boy straight through the
I was about
gate.
to say that's nigga from Baby Boy.
I kept saying Jody, and Perry was like Judy, and I was like, fuck. Why do I keep just automatically going to that?
How you get the name?
How did you get the name?
All right, so when I went to link with my homie in the studio after I graduated college, and they told me like, oh, you gotta get in the studio, and then they was like, you gotta come up with a name. And when I was in college, everybody just called me Jew. So I was like, I'm finna be Jew. It was like, you can't be Jew. There's already a Jew on the scene. I was like, I don't know if y'all know who Wasted Jew is, but I think this is who it was. I met him. I like him. He's nice. But at the time, I didn't know him. I was like, I don't give a fuck. I don't know him. They're like, bro, you don't know. We've been working on this. We in the scene. We just let you rap for fun. But you can't be Jew because there's already a Jew. So I got tight. I was like, all right, I'll be Judy. It was like, that's fire. But I said it as a joke. And then they was like, nah, that's hot. So then it stuck ever since then.
Hell yeah. Definitely like stick out of your head. Like it's definitely easier
it definitely sticks out. I
tried to change it back to Jew. Jose said no.
Hell no, you can't.
Nah, Judy definitely sounds fire. I just always be trying to correct it, and I'm sorry, because the Baby Boy shit. You seem like a more stand-up guy than Judy.
But Jody. No, Jody.
Oh, Jody,
They put too much shit on Jody because he was actually only 19 years old.
I know. But when women think about that, they think like, whatever. Anyway. So back to the project, Judy Angel is, go back to that because you started to talk about it and I told you to start from the beginning with your origins. But what's the name? How are you coming up with that name, Judy Angel, for the?
What does it mean?
Yeah,
that's a good question. It really just came to me. I got a dog. I wanted a dog for a minute, but I didn't like take any steps to like go get a dog. And then
that's how I feel.
I took my mother to my friend. She works at this restaurant called Mito Kaya.
Okay.
And we went for my mother's birthday, and then she came to the table and gave us some wine, and she was like, my chef is like trying to, put up her dog up for adoption. if anybody's interested in getting a dog. I was kind of drunk. I was like, I've been telling God I wanted a dog for a minute.
Yeah.
So this is my opportunity. So I go over to the shop. I'm like, yo, I would love to come meet the dog and see if I. Next day, went and picked up the dog. I named the dog Judy.
Oh, that's fire. I fuck with that. Hell yeah, let's go.
I was initially gonna name the dog Angel.
Oh.
But they told me that her name was Ruby, and I can only change it if it sounded like something that was Ruby. So I was like, I'm just naming her Judy because we are one. We'll be the same being, like spiritually.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then her middle name was gonna be Angel. And now she's Judy Angel Joe Button Kesha.
Period. Because I know that's fucking right, bro. Listen, y'all don't say nothing. You have to have a fur baby to understand. Because Opal's got a middle name and a last name too. Okay?
What's Opal middle name?
Serenity. Who makes the beats?
Yeah, did you make them?
Like, the beats are really good. Like, me and Perry sat here and listened to that, and that was one thing that we kept talking about. Like, the beats on there are so fucking fire. Like, are you making the beats?
On my first album, I made every single beat. Okay. On this album, I decided to use some other producers, but I made probably more than half of the beats.
Wow, okay, cool.
I think Spray, Nothing I Can't Say, the song you just played with Jose, and then, the last 3 songs. So those first 3 I just said, I got off the internet, like BeatStars. Mm-hmm. And then the last 3 are produced by this. When I dropped Our Bet, I met a bunch of these people from Arizona, engineers, rappers, producers that had heard Our Bet, and they was like, we fuck with this shit. Like, you're crazy. So I've had a relationship with this producer named Tech from out there the whole time. And those are songs that we had been working on for, 3 years before I even started working on Judy Angel. So maybe I produce half, and then the other half is...
That's fire for real. Hell yeah, G.
Yeah.
They sound really good. How do you even... And this is, again, coming from me. I always ask Perry these questions because, like, this is my best friend, and I know he makes music, but it's like when you're out here and you, like, meet people from all these places, how do you, like, have, like, the discernment or, like, whatever? You know what I'm saying? Because in a lane... I'm going to try to get this out. In a lane that's, like, so saturated, like, how do you know who you can fuck with? Like, assume everyone in, like, all of the corners of all the states are, like, producers and stuff. Like, do you just go off of a vibe, or how do you have a manager? How do you know who to fuck with to try to...
fucked with everybody who ever said that I was fired.
Yeah, okay. You're low key. You set on fire.
It's not like
period. Say that shit,
I haven't
bro.
reached my capacity for niggas in my life that think that I'm fire. I could do some more. So,
on me, okay, period.
Nah, they all been cool. They all like came to me with like genuine good energy. So
okay, hell yeah. So I guess it's not as, I don't know. Sometimes I be thinking like like just because it's saturated, like there's like a lot of hating ass people or like people who are just like, I don't know, pilled out or something. And like you go travel somewhere and they're like, oh, I make music too, and I think you're fire. And it's like, are you trying to get in the studio or are you trying to like play around?
yeah,
Niggas stay playing, but like shit, it'd be like how much you trying to get on top of them.
yeah. I mean, it goes back to like I didn't really fully answer that Judy Angel question, but like if you listen to my music, like it's hard to separate like my spirituality and my music. And it's also hard to separate my spirituality and my creativity and my creative taste. So I always feel like I'm trying to like connect to the source. So if I hear the music, if I feel it, if it feels genuine and real to me, then I'm in. There's definitely some people that have tried to collaborate that, it's here today, gone tomorrow, but
For sure.
I block them out of my memory,
Yeah, because it didn't matter. Yeah, for sure. I'm just trying to figure out if it's as cutthroat as I think it is.
It's not.
Okay, for sure. Yeah. If it's not just like a, you can.
Cool, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. That's what's up, man. For sure.
Yes, sir. We're back, yo. That was Morning About Judy and Swab, who has just joined us, yo.
Yes. We had to pull Swab up on here, okay?
Back with the homies.
Yes.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, because y'all got some hard songs together for real. The one on Yo Project.
Yes. What an amazing collaboration. I love that y'all found each other.
Yeah.
How did you guys meet?
So, shouts to Danny. Danny did Music Fest, so we were on the same bill. Judy was there with Spike Carter, and I was there on my like mascot. It's not on the team run, and it was just mutual like energy. It was like the 3 people that like I really wanted to see was like Superstar Kami, Spike Carter, and then obviously I was there, so like we just all linked up at the end of that. It was like, bro, and honestly, it started the same way. Like all collaboration starts. Like, bro, I'll fuck with you. Like, okay, we should send some shit back and forth. And I was just saying off camera, I was like, you send some, like, we were just sending shit back and forth, and then Judy just started rapping the shit. So I would just be sending beats, and then he was just getting songs back, and I was like, bro, you gotta start when iron's hot. Like, this nigga want to work. Like, let's go. And I kind of was stagnant coming off of Mascot. Like, I didn't know what to do next. That was like a whole concept album and shit. So I was like, let me just get back on this creative wave and this collaboration, and it's kind of been up from there. Been locked in for like been working together for like for real, like 6 months.
Amazing.
Yeah, yo, I didn't know it was that recent for real.
Yeah,
because
so
it sounds like y'all got chemistry
Yeah,
together.
for real.
Like y'all been
Yeah.
rapping for a long time for real.
Let our girlfriends tell it. We like real new besties, new besties for real.
I love that, man.
Yeah, you said y'all got a new project coming out?
Yeah, right now it's untitled, but like, yeah, we probably put 50, 60 songs up at this point. Just kind of finding the vibe, finding the magic. We got some ones right now though. It's just that's out of here. And we're gonna like start working on like getting videos and shit. Like in the next couple months. Definitely trying to
Getting them real instruments in the studio.
yeah, just trying to work with instrumentalists. If you see this and you want to work with us, hit us up.
Yeah, period.
We're
This is the place to
in
get
that
it.
mode right now. We just got to the point where it's like, all right, it's sounding like me and you super thorough. Let's kind of get some new energy in this shit.
No, actually, this is like, can confidently say this is the best music I ever worked on.
Easy.
Wow.
Easy.
I'm most excited right now about playing y'all this music after we get done.
Yes, let's go. I love that.
I think that it was a good time to like find that competition. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to like murder Judy every verse he puts out.
No, I feel you. I feel you.
love that banter. Let's go.
Which is just like, it's just elevating the shit, and it's
Iron
fun.
sharper iron,
And it's mad fun. It's just mad fun.
Yeah,
we was in the studio last night. It's just mad fun.
that's how I feel about my partner, J.A. Graham. Shout out J.A. Grahams. And by the way, our project is out today, Elephant in the Room.
Oh, shit.
Other
Congratulations.
Negro Spirituals is going to be out today, man.
Congratulations
Pull it
to
up.
both of you, man.
Yeah, make sure you guys, if you have time on Monday, to come out to the free
Yeah.
show.
What'd you call it?
Elephant in the Room and Other Negro Spirituals.
That's beautiful.
Bro.
He was just telling me about the Sly and the Family documentary. It's called The Burden of Black Genius. And I was like, that would be the perfect name.
Hell yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Shouts to Fly. Shouts
Yeah.
to Slide.
Yeah, so if y'all free tonight, pull up. Empty bottle. It's free. Y'all might as well pull up, yo.
Might as well.
Be there on that Monday.
Fucking Jose Franco was killing that shit on your album too, for real. That nigga so crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, bro. There's very few people I'll say this about. But when you rapping with Jose, he put the fear of God in you. Jay.
I love that.
You gotta come with it. He's finna, you know he's gonna say something insane and somehow work in ostrich leather.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Ostrich everything.
When he was on here, that's all I was like, so how many
crying,
ostrich pieces? I feel like you got a lot of ostrich
Bro,
pieces.
this nigga got a lot of ostrich.
I mean, all of them at
I'm not
his
gonna
crib.
lie, bro.
Yo, that's probably my favorite song of the project, though, Jose. The Buzelis song, I was like,
you
yeah.
rapping in
Shouts
Spanish? Nah, because like so the story is like Kari came to my crib to do his verse on Spray, and then I had Jose coming like after Kari, but then Jose pull up, Kari just started playing mad unreleased music, smoking blunt, smoking and shit out, listening to this shit forever. Then Jose is like, when he leaves, he's like, damn, I only got like 30 minutes now before I gotta go to work. I'm like, all right, let's just try to get some quick shit in. We both wrote a verse in 15 minutes. And that's the first verse of each of ours on the song.
Uh-huh.
And he went nuts. I was like, how did he write that in 15 minutes?
Right.
So I came back on the second verse before I sent it to him for him to do a second verse. And I was like, I gotta one up this shit. And then I get the verse back from him. He rapping in Spanish. All the time. Fucking nuts. It's like the best Jose verse I ever heard in my life. I'm like, this shit is crazy. But I'm grateful to have a friend like that, and it's competitive for sure. Cause I think I'm on his ass. Like, I'm trying to smoke this nigga, but I love working with him because he brings that out.
Hell yeah. No, when I seen it, I seen the track. I was like, oh, they got the Buzelis on there. And I was like, oh, you got the Candace Parker. You must hoop for real. I was like, he big as hell. He must hoop.
That shit checks out.
Yeah, bro. Do you play basketball?
Yeah, I played at DePaul on Wednesday.
Open Gym King.
No, I feel y'all trying to find a league for real.
Oh, bro, my homie Elton. You know, I don't know if you know Elton or, but he doing this shit with it's like hella rappers get together on Saturdays.
I heard.
You be
about
hooping
that.
too, Swan?
I heard about that.
I am terrible.
I heard about
It don't matter if
Niggas
you're
be
terrible.
linking
You
up
trying to
hooping
get
and
out in the
shit.
field?
Bro, I like playing basketball. I grew up playing
Period.
basketball, but like
That's all that
you guys
matters.
saying, I grew up playing like V's in the alley and shit, and then these niggas like grew up playing A&U and shit.
Yeah,
so
no, I feel you.
niggas immediately get into like zone defense, and I'm like, bro,
That full court fucked me up.
bro, all I know is hacking. All I know is hacking, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I got, bro, but I'm like, I'm just a dog out there, bro. I like to think I'm like the Pat Bev. I'm talking shit.
Alice Caruso.
Pat Bev, I'm talking shit. I'm playing lockdown D. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying not to be the weak link.
Okay,
Bailey.
on my soul.
Bailey,
Okay.
you know what a V is?
No.
When you bust a V.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. That was my whole existence in this shit. Just V's.
A versus?
A game of 21.
Yeah.
Oh, so versus.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well, yeah. I
Game
thought it
21.
wasn't. I thought it wasn't. I heard
But it's
it
like
when you said
universal. You
that.
could be in Chicago, any court, and be like, bust a V.
Busted
But
it.
a versus, or it's a certain amount of points.
No, I mean, it's every man for themselves for real, up to 21.
Up to 21.
Okay.
One-on-one.
Like it'd be like
One-on-one,
it'd be
one-on-one.
like 5 niggas chilling at a party. Nigga have a ball, he say bust a V. And you shooting, everybody know what it, you all, every man for themselves.
That's a funny thing about basketball, bro. It's like, I thought that shit was universal, but then I moved to the suburbs when I going to high school. And I like literally was pulling up on parks. I was like, yo, game locked. And it was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I was like,
That
okay,
doesn't
like-
do anything.
And I was like, can I play with you? Fuck.
Busted V is a beautiful
The
way of
lingo.
saying let's play 21. Like,
Yeah.
that might be my favorite slang.
Which is crazy because niggas gotta have slang for just acting like very wholesome shit. Like,
Yeah.
you guys want to play a game together? It's like,
Yeah.
no, it's gotta be like Busta B. It's gotta be like they're violent.
But that's beautiful. Nah, that's not violent. That's
I fuck with
beautiful
it though,
black
because even
community,
from the
yeah.
outside, you said like, yeah, I'm like not good, but like just like you said, like that lingo, like that's what I love about like certain things just come from like, you know, like community or like neighborhood shit, like getting the game off, like even if you're not the best player, like that's some
Yeah.
of the most authentic shit that
For
you
the
could get
joy.
into, you know, like.
It's fun. It's fun. It's a good workout.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Niggas forget about having fun for real. It sound like y'all have fun when y'all make music. Like,
Bro,
I be making music with some niggas that don't live. Like, are you trying to have fun with this shit, G?
How do you guys
I be like, put the
lock
drugs
in?
on it. Let's run.
How do you guys lock in when it's like I feel because Swam, you already know I'm like one of your biggest fans, bro. And like look, see, I have to pause. Like Judy, you're also I
call me
love
Jody,
his
bro.
I love your music too. It's just like how do you guys sound different to me?
Yeah.
Again, when I think of like how I guess Judy already told me it's not as cutthroat as I think, but like even when you like vibe with people who want to just make music as much as you do, how do you even vibe as much as you guys do when you guys don't sound the same? Like, is it that difficult to try to get into it? Like, I know you guys are saying like, oh, I'm just trying to smoke this. Like, it's like good banter, but it's like good banter and like that's like a good fun thing to do while you're making music. But like,
It's
does
like-
it always work like that? Like,
Nah, because we started off like super on that. Like I think the initial name for the project was Capoeira, which is
Sparring.
like slaves used to do a dance that looked like fighting, so they would think that they was fighting, but really they was just dancing. So we was just mad competitive with each other. But it came to a point when we was like really getting into the album where we had to like have a conversation, be like, honestly, like I don't think it even makes sense to compare ourselves as artists. Like I love you, I love working with you. This is a beautiful thing. Like this is a nice little joke we have where we trying to kill each other, but honestly, it's just nice to work with you. So
I think, yeah, same. I think for me, the thing that what drew me to Judy is like I said, I just sent him something, like, just kind of just unloading, like, beats folders, and he was sending shit back, and it was like, we had that same level of obsession.
yeah.
Just like, it's rare to find, because, like, when you work in a collaborative thing, it's like, it'd make you feel crazy when you, like, you know, like, we always, like, comparing, like, who's listened to the songs more, like, who's the most locked in. And on Tidal too, the app we use is like you can see when other people are listening.
Yeah, I need to get that.
So,
I'll
like-
be seeing the commercials for it.
Right.
And
So
shit.
like I see it'd be like 2 a.m. It's like this nigga just listens to this song 12 times. like a verse is coming. You know what I mean? So it's like I gotta get right. You know, I gotta write something. And it's just like that competition is nice. But really we were just like mad friendly and like just talking about sports and fucking drinking. That's where it started. Really, just kind of kicking it, being homies. The music is definitely the focus and the main thing, but most of the times, like, shit, we always like, yo, I'm tired of doing this. You know, like, play boxing. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like, it's like just the camaraderie and just having somebody really to like, as much as this competition, it's like also gassing you.
Yeah.
It's crazy because like in the band I was in, I really like don't have a lot of limits on myself, like physically and emotionally, like the stress I put myself through. So I like work full time 9 to 5 job, and then as soon as I get off work, maybe an hour break, and then work the rest of the day until 3 a.m. And I put those expectations on my band members, and it didn't really work out. So I did self-reflection post-band. I'm like, I gotta take it easy. You know, I can't expect everybody to do what I'm willing to do.
No, for real. That's a realization you gotta come. Gotta come to. I
this
feel
nigga,
you.
he like, we gotta go harder. And I'm like, gee, like you don't even know who you talking to. Like I'm willing to go the hardest.
I love that.
I've learned that this isn't healthy. He's like, fuck the health.
I love that.
Yeah, it was like I'm saying, it's for real, like the same obsession. Like like as far as like our taste and like our sonically, that shit didn't matter at first. Like I thought his voice was cool, and he had really cool melodies. But then I didn't find out like other skills he had. Like his pen is crazy, and I'm known him as a crooner and shit. And like this nigga started rapping, I'm like, oh shit, you tough. So it's like learning more shit about each other as you go on. But like off the bat, like initially it was just obsession, and also like I wanted to make something crazy, and I feel like niggas just playing with me.
Yeah.
For real.
I feel like niggas was playing with me. It was like we gotta show niggas that like this is we can really pump out some like high level shit, especially like for the city, for the community, for like our peer group. Like we gotta like dismantle shit before we like can all come together for real. You know.
Hell yeah.
You know,
Talk that shit,
you ever
bro.
seen in John Wick where he like, I'm trying to take it easy, man. My wife just died. Like I'm trying to be cool. And eventually you get pushed to the point where you got to take the sledgehammer in the basement.
He can't.
Get all the guns out of the ground.
Bro.
Like 3 months ago, Swan made me go get the guns out of the ground.
Get the guns and the passports. Get the guns and the passports.
I love that energy, man, for real. And it shows in the music, too.
What do y'all like doing more? Record music or playing music live?
For me, it's recording.
Play music live.
True.
It's nothing better than it, man. It's like out of body experience, you know. Like I love performing. Like it's crazy because it's mad anxiety around it. Like
It is for real.
but if you put the work in, because that's maybe the number one thing I took from the band, because we played a lot of shows, and I learned like what rehearsal and practice can do for your live performance.
For real, because niggas do not be practicing, G.
No.
I be practicing.
For real. And like I probably would have never done it if I didn't work with people that like really took it seriously and really like knew what it took to put on a good live show. And then just from friendships we've built over the years, I had the opportunity to work with some incredible live performers like Brian Sanborn, Jack Dolan, Taylor O'Neill. That was our band when we like brought the live band on stage and rehearsing with them and then performing with them and then hearing their feedback about the performance that I thought was crazy. I thought we just smoked that vision. I told Brian, like, tell me honestly, scale of 1 to 10, what was it? He said, honestly? He was like, it was a 4. But he was like, it was fire for the first time, but like the way that you get raw as hell is like play 1,000 shows with somebody. You know?
I feel
And
that.
as much as I love like writing and recording and like the new idea, like we always fight to think of like, should we work on our album or should we just make some hot shit?
For real. Literally what it'd be.
But to have a song that's complete, but then continue to like find new ways to breathe life into it. And then especially on stage, connecting with the crowd, like connecting with the people, like for me, that's the highest high I feel through this whole creative process.
Yeah, I'm so nervous for shows, you know. When I'm up there, everybody's like, oh, I can't tell, because it's like, it's practice, and it's like, you know, I go so far as to like, shit, I'm practicing, it might be 1 or 2 jokes I say off cuff, but like, I know when I want to ask niggas to clap, I know when I want to ask niggas to like, you know, like the performance is rehearsed, but for me, like, I feel closest to God when I'm making shit. Like I'm like trying to just be a channel and a funnel for whatever's coming through. So like that's like for me like the creative point. Like you do like pick the right snare and nigga eyes light up. You know what I mean? Like, just do something for me. I
remember like the first time like I told niggas to put their hands up and I seen they actually did it. I was like, damn.
I'm motherfucking Michael Jackson up in this bitch.
Yo, dead ass. yes. Hell yeah.
That shit has never worked for me, but one day niggas will put their hands up.
I think the funniest thing when you ask niggas to put their hands up is like they never know when to put them down.
Yo, oh my gosh, she'd be like,
It's like one woo girl in the front. Like this bitch doing arm kegels.
Whenever I'm somewhere and like, whenever I'm at a show and I'm like rocking with you, you ask me to put my hands up, I'll put my hands up for real. Cause I'll be like, if I was up there,
me too.
I would want you to put your hands up.
I try to be a really. That's the one thing I like think performing gave to me. I try to be a really good fan when I'm in the crowd. Try to be like, you know, cause. You know how I feel to like look out there and look a nigga in their eyes and they shit look like I'm finna go to the bar
for real.
So it's like when like you feel like you're being captivated.
Yeah, I'll be with niggas that do not be wanting to put their hands up. That's my joke. I always say, "Hey, put your hands up, G."
niggas
I'll be like,
too
"So
cool,
you pay money to come up here?" I was like, "Try to have the most fun you can."
For real,
bro. That's what we should start daring niggas. Like, bro, try to have the most fun you can today, bro.
For real, especially you pay some bread.
Try to enjoy this shit, bro.
Yeah,
because I know if I go to a sports game, I'd be bugging. Like I'm an actual bug. I'm yelling, I'm screaming
on my soul.
Gang, I went to the when the last time the Bulls was in the playoffs when DeRozan first came and shit. I went to the game against Milwaukee and I was turning up. It was on Milwaukee fans in back of me. Game started, I was turning up.
Come on.
Not too much.
I'm yelling this shit. Dude keep looking back at me. Bro, next thing I know, I went to go get a beer. I came back. We was down 40 points. I was like, what the?
Nah, niggas was tweaking in that series.
Okay, dude kept looking back at me. Clapping his head.
Oh my god!
And I was like, we gotta leave, y'all.
I love sports. I'm talking to this shit over, and I'm staying to the buzzer. We're not leaving early. You're not gonna get that satisfaction.
Oh my god, I was just so sick for real. Yeah, I was like, yeah, he gotta watch the Bulls. He put Buzelis in here.
Judy's the biggest. Judy's like the biggest sports fan I know, and also Judy's like a very like.
I don't even know what we should talk about. It's real.
It's bad right now.
Subjects,
I was watching the Knicks game yesterday, but they were playing the Knicks yesterday. I was like, I don't even know none of these niggas on the team.
This nigga Boots went crazy. This nigga Boots hit the.
He hit the three and it was bogus.
And his ass sweet.
As soon as we went to overtime, I was like, it's bogus for real. It's over with.
This nigga traded Zach LaVine for the Three Stooges. Jesus.
That shit crazy. A lot of shit has been going on in that organization.
26 points a game on 40, 50, 90. 4 rebounds, 4 assists. I really crash out on this bitch. I cannot talk about.
I decided I'm not spending no more money. I'm not spending no more money on the niggas.
I asked Perry if you liked basketball like that. That's why we have basketball on the thing.
Yeah. I like them all.
So like, if you got a song called
Buzelis.
I'm telling you, biggest sports fan, bro. Sports.
But that literally be Perry. So if you feel like crashing out, I feel like Perry will meet you halfway, bro. Because that's why we put Bulls with the wastebasket with the little.
Can I get my one Bulls hot take?
Yeah.
Go crazy.
All right, before this current period of the Bulls, we had people running the team. Their name was Guard Packs, and the city was furious. The city was putting billboards up. Fire Guard Packs. Get Guard Packs out of here. Guard Packs.
Guard Packs sounds a lot of
niggas drafted Kirk Heinrich, Ben Gordon, Luol Deng, Derrick Rose, Joakim Noah. They drafted Jimmy Butler 30th overall.
Damn, they're two Hall of Famers. 3.
Taj Gibson in the 20s, Nikola Mirotic in the 20s, Bobby Portis in the 20s. They drafted Lauri Markkanen, who is fire now in Utah. And they drafted Kobe White.
He be playing us too hard for it. Like, he got a personal vendetta against us.
They was cold. Guard Packs was fire, bro. And I feel like Bulls fans and the city as a whole took them for granted. And now the sports guys are showing us what it could really be like. We got the worst front office in the entire league.
It's bad for real. It's really bad. Niggas just getting guards.
Niggas
we ain't got no centers.
Niggas just traded to get their pick back. We just literally was like, nah, let me have that
anyways. He was finna get it back anyway.
Oh my god,
shit is
oh
mad.
my god,
it's ugly as shit. I don't know if you could put this. I got like a screenshot of the whole roster. It's got to be the ugliest team in the NBA.
I feel bogus. I feel bogus because when DeRozan, when they was getting ready to get rid of DeRozan, they was talking about going to the Kings. I was like, all right. I was like, give us Herder. I'll take Herder. Put him on there. Put whoever. And now we got Herder. I was like, I got what I wished for, and it's blount.
Nah, bro.
It is fucked up, yo. I should have never said that.
You're not doing the science, bro. When he was in Atlanta, he was cold, and his name is Kevin Herder.
Yeah.
In Atlanta, they call him Kavan.
Come on.
And then he went to Sacramento and he went back to Kevin. He was weak as fuck.
Man,
And we traded Zach LaVine for Kevin.
That's crazy.
And we should have known that we wasn't. Niggas ain't seen Kavan in 4 years.
Great.
This shit is
Zach
crazy.
LaVine don't even like playing with DeRozan.
He don't.
They got to deal with that shit.
And he prefers it to what the fuck we had going
That's
on.
a real fact.
Oh man, that shit funny as hell. Y'all watch the All-Star game?
I was just about to say that.
I did not watch.
I did. I watch it. I didn't like. Yeah, it's too stupid now.
It's just not fun to watch.
Did y'all watch the dunk contest?
I watched the dunk contest afterwards.
You know what All-Star game I did watch?
No.
The best of 4 USA hockey shit.
That shit was out
That
here.
shit is lit.
What is that?
Bro, instead of like the All-Star, they just do Sweden, Finland, USA, and Canada. And we just played. I think you played
They
everybody
did like a round
twice.
robin tournament.
Yeah, played everybody twice. We lost in the championship game to Canada.
That's fine. You said 4-on-4 hockey?
No, it's not 4-on-4. It's still 4
Nah,
teams.
it's full.
Oh, yeah.
It's still 4 teams.
It was like playoffs in the middle of the
It's
season.
just the big 4 hockey countries.
That was the end season tournament.
It's like
Shit
if,
was
it's
raw.
like if the NBA did USA versus the world, and these niggas play like it was Game 7 of the NBA Finals. They don't give a fuck about the rest of the season.
Love that energy.
They was
In the first-
putting it all on the line.
In the
Like,
first 3 seconds, there were 3 fights. In
Damn.
USA, Canada.
Shit.
Like,
I might have to run that
bro,
back.
you gotta
they
watch.
don't even be fighting in the actual NHL playoffs. Like, it's way less fight in the NHL playoffs. In the All-Star game,
I asked that to my hockey homies about the fighting shit. Like the refs just let that happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
part of the game.
it's a penalty, so it's like you are.
They're like, we'll take it.
it's white privilege.
But you don't get it.
Yeah.
That's what I say too. Oh my God, bro. I was literally
These
finna
niggas
say
ain't
that
gonna. These
shit.
niggas they gonna stop when I tell
It's
them.
gotta have
Because
something
if
to do with
niggas
it.
literally started fighting, playing basketball,
Yeah.
we
I
seen
mean, you get
it.
suspended and shit.
But
like-
we seen it.
You
They
know
were
what?
like, oh
you know
no.
What? You know what? Shouts to Dustin Bufflin.
Yeah, they wasn't feeling like Dustin Bufflin fight.
Dustin Bufflin was a monster for
PK
the
Subban
Hawks.
was not fighting.
Yeah,
Is he black?
yeah.
These are the black.
These
These are the black goats.
Shout out to the black hockey players. We
Shout-
know you're out there.
His last name spelled like Bifuglian, but his name is Bufflin. And we fuck with
We
you,
fuck
dog.
with you, bro.
We miss you, dog.
Bye.
I swear to God, it smelled like Bifuglian.
Because like motherfuckers be like, oh, it's because they're on ice and it's so physical that they have to take out there. I'm like, well, it is football. Football exists.
But that's what I was saying. When niggas start pushing each other, I see like as a female who doesn't like even the football shit, I'd be like, oh shit, these niggas finna start fighting. And Perry's like, yeah, if they're willing to take that penalty. But when I asked all my like hockey homies, they were like, oh yeah. Every time I've seen like highlights, it'll be like like them scoring, and then like others are them fighting, and I'm
that's
like,
right.
is that?
part
And
of
then
the
the
game.
referee will be like
They don't do
skating
nothing.
around them.
Yeah,
I'm
they
like,
let them
wait,
fight for a minute. I'm like,
I
they
mean,
let
it's
them
just part of
fight.
the culture.
let them fight.
It's just part of the culture.
If I was in the NBA, I would fight. Niggas be talking too much shit.
Too much shit.
a
Too
nigga, like,
much
a
shit.
nigga like Kevin Garnett, bro.
I cried.
But nah, I didn't watch the All-Star game. I watched the SNL 50-year special.
Yeah.
That shit was incredible.
I haven't seen
It was crazy. Everyone was in the audience. It was like trying to do the whole, oh shit, that's that person. That's that person.
I was really hoping that they would bring on like the old greats. I was hoping to see like Fred Armisen, Eddie Murphy, but I was like, I don't know. I don't know exactly where they're gonna take this. And then I think the first skit had Will Ferrell, Kenan Thompson, and then the next after that was like Black Jeopardy with Eddie Murphy.
Oh, I did see
Kenan
that.
Damn,
Thompson.
I ain't see none of this shit.
That nigga said that Eddie Murphy as Tracy Morgan.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy
was
did Tracy
so.
Morgan better.
Evan even said that. That shit was spot on.
I saw
low-key.
that. I saw the clip of the scare straight.
Was he
one.
talking about like lasagna or some
The
shit?
Scared Straight where he said,
Yeah, he said he needed the
like,
3
eating
cheeses.
lasagna.
He said I need 3 cheeses, not 4.
bro, then when he said you finna be the prisoner of
Man,
Azkaban.
yeah.
That shit is crazy.
I just love it too because everyone knows that I'm like the PC trying to make sure everything whatever. They had a whole segment about the things being canceled about SNL. So if anyone has any smoke about that, like they talked about, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because comedy, you know, it touches all of those places because like it's comedy, but like they had a whole segment and they flashed back to that, all of the things they could get canceled for.
Oh, that's lit. I gotta check it out. I haven't seen it.
Steve Martin literally was like, should we be canceled or should you as the viewer
For laughing at this shit.
because you laughed at it, who should be canceled right now? And then he ran the whole clip, and it's like, it does make it, because comedy, like, it's supposed to make you feel something, and they do like push like and then go over the line, but like for comedy's sake to make you laugh.
I mean, my favorite comedian ever is Richard Pryor, and that nigga lived over
Facts,
the line.
period.
Yeah.
I mean, they showed the whole thing about him and Chevy Chase, and it was like, oh, I say this, I say that. What if I say dumb this? What if I say dumb that? And he ended up saying the N-word. And then he said, like, yeah, a cracker's gonna die type shit, like, immediately after. And I'm like,
Man, shouts to
That
you know what I'm
montage was funny.
saying?
Peoria's greatest.
That montage was funny to me until Chevy Chase said the N-word. I was like, all right.
Yeah, bro, that was my first time seeing it.
Chevy Chase is a known asshole.
Yeah, but
I mean, I believe-
fuck with bro.
Look, that's a conversation for y'all hearing
funny
it.
as hell.
It's a conversation for another time. But yeah, man.
I fuck with
I did-
that. I like freedom of speech. I like artistic expression.
Gotta take
But
it.
it's
You gotta get the conversation happening.
But there are some lines.
It's gotta be funny if it's not funny.
That's
No,
fact.
I feel
It's
you.
fact. Shit.
I'm
And
not
not
even
only
gonna think about
if
it
it's
if it's
funny,
not
like
funny.
who's laughing at it. You know what I mean?
Well, y'all saw. Well, no, that's old. Never mind. I do want to ask you guys before we head out, though, only because I was asking Perry too, because like I be in all these threads. I don't make music, but if I had $1 for every time someone asked me if I make music, like I'm a female rapper, like it's just not in my forte. But I wanted to ask you guys off of the thread that I saw, because like they hated that men hopped into the situation. It's the internet, so men have the right to like say who their favorite whatever is in a female's conversation. But do you guys have a favorite female rapper that you really love, regardless of whatever people are saying or whatever, but like that you really love and you respect?
Yeah. My all time. Well, you can go first.
Yeah, I love women rapping. All time, I don't think you can, in my opinion, I don't think you can put anybody above Lauryn Hill.
That was my best say. That's my nigga. That's exactly who I was
That's
gonna say.
my birthday sister.
I
Let's
was
go.
like, Miss Lauryn Hill is the god.
Yeah.
Every-
Also,
On me.
if you think about like dream feature, like if you got a fire Lauryn Hill verse today,
Out of here.
that's like the #1 feature I could, because nobody else is gonna get that.
Wow.
She don't even rap no more.
And like
Facts.
today,
That's why
She
niggas weren't
retired at the
talking
top.
about
She
it.
retired at the top.
I'm surprised you guys even pulled that out, because I humbly agree.
But right now,
100%.
I think after Kendrick, the hottest rapper in the game is Doechii. So
Okay.
Yeah, right now, yeah.
I like Mona Leo.
I don't even know who that
Is
is.
my, bro, we got this shit called Ranchero.
I say you gotta put me on.
And then in the city, I like this girl called Mellow Bucks.
Oh, Melo's hard.
Oh yeah, Mellow Hot for real.
Okay,
What's that shit?
period.
I like Queen
Yeah.
Key too.
But I be listening to a lot of women
She
rap.
asked me-
They be,
She asked me out instantly, Nicki Minaj.
Nicki.
if Lauryn Hill didn't exist, Nicki would.
Nicki's definitely the queen. I think Nicki is my probably my most listened to rapper, but like Miseducation Lauryn Hill might be one of the best
Yo.
albums I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ever.
on my soul,
Ever.
dude. I promise.
Because I love Wyclef Jean too, and his production do something for me.
Okay.
And then the Fuji shit is out here. I mean,
Okay.
Ready or not?
Exactly.
I mean, you know.
Come on. So yeah, Miss Lauryn Hill, wherever you are, we love you.
I mean,
She late somewhere.
I'm fucking crying.
Snitch Cake by Mellow Bucks. You don't even gotta play Judy Angel on our own show. You can play Snitch Cake.
I'm crying. I'm finna check it out for real.
Which one?
You got a Mellow Bucks feature, don't you?
Nah, that's Baja Banks.
Oh, you got
Who
Baja
I
Banks.
also shout out Baja Banks.
Well, thank y'all so much for coming and hanging out with us. Swam, again, thank you so much. Because it's really 3 in real life, but like 2.
Right.
But like, thank you so much. You were still fucking with us even when we had technical difficulties.
I love you guys. This
Yeah, please don't lose this footage, y'all. I feel like we might have gone
Judy,
crazy.
thank you so much, dude, for real. Like,
You guys for having me.
new fan of your work and everything. I love that you've hooked up with some of the people, because like I fuck with Swam's music, like I said already. I love that you guys are locked in like that. The music you guys are putting together, the way you guys are inspiring each other, like that's just a very beautiful thing that I love to see, especially black men is supporting other black men and making music together, because they swear that niggas in Chicago cannot do it together, and it's just like a hate fest. So
Cap.
Yeah,
I
that's cap.
appreciate. Yeah, okay, let them know.
I guess
you know what I'm saying?
I guess it's different though, because like I'm not like a drill artist or anything like that. Like shit could get tricky if I had ops, but I don't
I
have
feel
ops.
that. Hey, Nick, listen,
So
you heard it here first. You have a choice, okay?
Yeah, I don't have ops. I don't have any ops.
Jose got ops.
Jose got ops.
He tried to diss him on a song, but he tried to bleep the name. I was
We
like,
gonna get that name out for y'all. We gonna get it for y'all. We're gonna get the
Say the
T.
name, nigga. I ain't scared.
Bean.
Bean. Shout out to Jose, man. Shout out Judy Angel and fucking Swam coming soon, man. Definitely this year.
Yeah,
Definitely.
what do you guys got cooking up? Let the people know, all the cameras, like how they do on Hot Ones. Camera here, here, and here. What do you guys got going on that you could tell the people about?
Judy Angel and Swam 2025. Big takeover, bringing Chicago music back to the top.
Let's go.
That is a good way to say it. You know, I only ever started making music because it's what I wanted to do. You know, I was just staying true to myself. I feel like I was supposed to express myself. I feel like through expression of self, I could, you know, be a benefit to other people and like serve other people that way. And that's all I could commit to continuing to do. Just stay true to ourselves.
Gorgeous.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
The beautiful sentiment.